Hey everybody, welcome to session 8. Yes, 8 of our Wayfarer Things Beyond Wonder live stream. Okay, so last we left off, we were in the wasteland out in front of the big skull-faced towers of the
blood pool thing, right?
Yeah. Well, kind of like in that region anyway. And we have Overm here, but I don't know why. Oh, because Overm was there to begin with. We should probably catch Ashley up. Did you need to catch up? Okay, so why don't you guys...
You told me a little bit.
Yeah, I told you a little bit.
You now have soul parchment.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. We went back. You guys went back to the pools and got off the bodies of the traders. They might be traders.
I think I wrote that on the back.
Traders.
Scrolls that you learned by kind of like playing around with them. Control that are responsible for like the binding of the souls that are in the cart that you found, and you actually freed a couple of them, and they went running off into the desert.
Yeah, when you tear them, you free it, but it does a fair amount of damage.
Yeah, that's right. Furman burned his hands, but it's because he had a cybernetic arm that he was able to actually do it without getting hurt. And it might be different for a spellcaster, and that's something that that's like an easy test you would have made. So, okay, so last we left off, King Eric, formerly Kieran, was heading... we got nothing?
We got nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
No, what?
Doesn't say that we're streaming. At least it hasn't showed up.
Okay, hold on, checking technical stuff.
Also, I told you that you were linked telepathically to the speaker of unspeakable things, which is...
Well, I'm gonna feel like I'm in the Department of Mysteries right now.
Yeah, I got us here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, now we're getting to the... We got nothing.
But we have something!
We have something.
We have something.
We do have something. Okay, so
We're in a time loop.
You're heading back to the ruins, where the speaker of unspeakable things, the like ragged, hooded man with like his mouth sort of like stretched open to accommodate this gnarly, drooping tentacle thing that sort of flaps around from his mouth hole.
Yeah, I watched that out. It sounded
Yeah, and he was speaking telepathically with you all. And that is where we left off. No, that's right. You were heading there, like you were heading back to talk to him because you guys were like, "We're getting out of here."
And Eric was gonna head back.
Eric decided, "I'm gonna go talk to him alone," and Odik was like,
"Your blade also."
Yeah.
We interacted a little bit.
Yeah, you can
tell
that
the nice approach.
The Oni demonic Oni sword thing is like telling you it's hungry when these things come close.
For mine, and then the axe one too.
Yeah. The axe was telling you like, you should get out of here.
Don't
forget
trust
this place.
anything.
Don't trust anything this
go
guy
back,
says.
I'll open up.
Yeah. Trust me. I'll open the portal for you, and you can go back. So Overm and Furman are back at the cart. We'll just we don't have anything really set up, but we'll just put you back over here. You know, we'll take a block. That'll be a cart, sure. Over in this region, cart.
We should name it.
It copied these guys too. It's been doing that. I don't know. So, yeah, you and Eric, Odik, Eric will tonight be played by a Kess. We're going across the desert, and Eric started to see the ground of the desert start to move, and like there was a sort of like a phasic earthquake where there's like a ghost layered version of the desert kind of earthquaking while the regular desert is staying. You didn't see it until you drew the sword, and then you did. Is that how that worked?
When he drew the sword, he saw the beast that.
Yeah, that's right. And so it's a big like thorny, shadowy tentacles of what they call like the Umbravore. That's what the speaker called it. And it supposedly this thing has possibly eaten Eric's wolf because the wolf disappeared, and so he's trying to figure out. Yeah, he's trying to figure out what happened, but they told you it's hungry and it's coming back, and so now these big shadowy tentacles are shooting up out of the ground. And Overm, why don't you give me an arcane offense test? Arcane test. So like your green magic would work.
How effed are we, test?
Yeah.
6'2".
6'2". Okay. You want to give me an alertness test?
Sure.
That'd be perception and the alertness skill if you have it.
Yes. 4, 3, 2.
Okay. So from the cart, you've kind of been keeping an eye out and kind of focusing your magic to your senses, and you can now see the massive tentacles shooting up out of the desert where Eric and Odik are headed, in between you and the so it looks like they're possibly in trouble. It's like attacking their silhouettes which are out there.
Okay. Are they within like earshot at all? Could I like yell?
No.
Or would I have to go up?
It looks like you'd have to go if you wanted to actually help. But you do have this cart. You can whip these like demon mosquito horse things to take you over there. But you do have a cart full of souls, so.
Yeah.
And supposedly this thing will eat those.
Let's give a agreeableness test. 6. It's sort of my call on this. I mean, I think we go over there and try to save. Firm will tell you. I think we go try to save them, and if we have to, we lighten our load.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, from your knowledge test, your like Arcana knowledge, you don't think you can really hurt these souls permanently if you did have to dump them back. They're not like, you know, they're
Right.
yeah, they're essentially immortal.
Engage the dump on the card.
yeah. It's a dump cart.
Come here,
Just
boy.
turn it into a catapult.
Come here, boy. Foo, come here, boy.
So yeah. Meanwhile, though, let's get an initiative test in here. And we'll have you guys roll when you're closer. But we're gonna need it from Eric and Odik.
Do you want a basically ride or operate thing
I will
test?
momentarily, yes.
What do we add to initiative?
So roll a d10 and add your initiative
What?
value, which is in the
Do
bottom
you
right.
want
Okay.
to like operate?
That's right.
Which you're probably not used to having a number that high, I would imagine.
Nope.
Would be based off reason.
Yes.
Because it's like a domestic sort of a thing. Do you have any ranks in domestics?
Nope.
Somebody was rocking that. It was Eric.
Eric.
Eric was the
I mean, I have
horse
three.
history.
I have 3 dice in reason. What's your reason?
Okay, what do we got for
Okay.
what do we have for initiative values?
13.
11.
Okay. Okay. All right, so the tentacles are whipping around. Let me actually get a.
So Eric has an Oni sword as well?
Yeah, he has like just basically a big daikatana. He doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he's totally.
The feature is badass, that's all I know.
Yeah, that was unprompted. I have no idea what that means. That is
So whatever that is
purely
according to the
subjective,
book, I'm pretty sure it gives
so-
me a good bump.
It's canon now.
yeah. Wait, so you do 14 damage. Is your sword badass though? Is that
It is
okay? Oh, then
Oh yeah, no, it says
literally
so.
written as badass. It's
all
a
right.
feature.
Let's see
Oh,
here. I think I might have something appropriate for this. What would that be called? The oh, there we go. Tendril from Beyond. Perfect. I knew I had something.
Let's
coming.
see. I need it here.
I knew that I had something that would work.
Beyond.
Multiply it or make
Maker
it
foils.
huge. No!
That's about
Oh
right.
my God, it's
Okay.
the worst.
Yeah, they're big. So let's see here. You know, to be fair, let's figure out exactly how far this is away from you.
It doesn't have reach, right?
No, 0 reach. Yeah, it's got a, you know. Okay, so actually it is just like here.
Don't worry. There's only like 30, 40 more.
Oh, easy.
there's another one here. Okay, so these are the ones that are close. The other ones are just kind of whipping around, flailing in the distance. But all right,
The about 60 millimeter bases.
yeah, there's 60 of them. Yeah,
Ish.
about that.
Great.
All right. So first up is it. So unless you want to interrupt, which you do have the capacity to do, because you're able to kind of see these things coming.
You lose. I forgot. You lose an action interrupting.
You lose one action. Yeah.
So if you succeed, this is all you can do, and if you fail, this is all you can do.
So I'll just tell you what it's gonna do here. The first one is whipping at you, Odic.
I'd say courage test.
Oh yeah,
Really courage?
yeah. Courage is definitely appropriate. Yeah. If you have so willpower plus the courage skill, if you
Do you
get
want me
it.
to roll it as well?
Yeah. You'll probably be all right.
6/6.
6/6. Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah,
Brave
6,
and-
5,
He's
3.
scout.
Yeah, you're doing.
Yeah,
good.
he's got
Scout dude.
Brave
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. So nope, you're both able to stand your ground without any trouble. Yeah, here it comes. Whipping its massive tendril at you. All right, you're getting a 6-5-1.
Is it hitting both of us?
No, this is against Odic.
Okay.
And I can try to parry with the blade, basically. Right?
You could try.
It's big though.
Give me a tactics
Really
test.
big. Yeah, give me a tactics
Tactics.
test. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What would tactics be?
Tactics.
Study.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Study.
a study tactics.
Study reason then.
Oh, do you actually have it? No, so just
No.
reason. Yeah. Or creativity actually.
Okay. 6.
Yeah. I mean, something tells you maybe I should parry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, with the
Yeah.
with the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll give it a
Right.
go.
Yeah. It's kind of like stopping a tidal wave with a baseball bat, but you could I mean,
Maybe it's really absorbent.
regardless, it feels right.
Yeah.
So why not do it?
So Okay.
Wait. Does your thing have the badass feature?
Oh, you don't have a badass sword?
I'm out. Yeah.
I think most people would think that sword was pretty badass, but
Probably, but it doesn't get the feature. So.
no.
All right. I don't know. Do I have the opportunity to dodge? But he doesn't think that.
Well,
No, you think that
He said
parrying
to
is
Valhalla. He says.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let's see. It's a 3/3. No, 3. I'll do a 4/2. And I don't know if the Oni blade is gonna do it.
I haven't given you the Oni Blade stats, have I? Okay, I have that written down here. Grab that real quick.
Do we have any extra?
We have plus
writer?
2.
Oh, you need some pencils? Oh, they're in
yeah.
the other room. Do you mind grabbing the pencil thing? I'm just gonna tell you what the
check my fridge.
What the Oni sword does. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I put it into your profile actually. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so this is the stats for the Shadow Blade. It's bonding with you, so you can go ahead and write this down. It's got an offense +3, defense +1,
Okay.
range at +1,
It's a long sword.
and penetration 2. So it'll get through two levels of armor automatically.
What should I do for skill? Does that do?
Oh, melee. Just write down melee.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay, so you do get a +1 to defense, which you can apply on the sword.
Okay. Do. +1.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you would have been walking adjacent to Eric, so we'll put you guys together, because that does make sense. Okay, so yeah, you can put a +2, an extra +1 on there, so you can make that 4 into a 5.
Okay.
And if you want to reroll that too, you have the option.
Might as well. All right.
5-3. Okay, you put the sword up to parry, and the sword is telling you like, yes, that's right, and but it just like completely misses the the whole parrying aspect of this endeavor. And it clocks you. It just clocks you in the right leg and tries to sweep you, essentially.
Sweep the leg.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. And it's gonna take you down.
Is it just knocked out, or
Yeah. You're looking at unconsciousness.
unconsciousness?
Sure.
That's probably bad. Okay. Yeah. I guess perseverance. It's when you're defeated, so that'd be.
That would
like
count
death.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay. Was that an extra save? Or?
So yeah, it's a roll of five or under.
Oh damn! All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. No, you're good. You lift your leg up and it sweeps under you, and then you know wouldn't a tip because otherwise it'd be like, too thick. And yeah, it rears back for another swipe at you. Not as good. All right, let's go for a 5-2-1 on the offense.
This time I think he'll dodge. And dodges off of agility.
It's agility and acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have a better mod there?
He actually doesn't, but it seems like it's. No, he has a -1 due to the leg injury from earlier.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Which doesn't apply to the parrying.
Yeah.
Well, the sword is telling you to parry.
Yeah.
If it's any.
It's like, all right, sword.
So you are gonna do it?
Yeah.
It's backing you up.
Command me, demon.
So it'll be a +1/+1.
When has listening to a demon ever gone wrong?
Never. I don't think that's.
I mean, you're not around long enough to tell people it's a bad idea.
Right. That's right.
5-2.
Okay, you got a 5-2. No, yeah, not quite enough. That's after bumps. You do get.
Yeah.
You can re-roll that too because of Eric.
Let's do that. Nah. Thanks, Eric.
Oh, again, right in the leg, right leg. Really like sweeping you there, and it's going to. You're looking at like a pretty bad injured effect in your right leg. As it's like trying to rend past you with tentacles.
He'll story armor that.
Okay.
3 down.
Yeah,
Does
you're
it?
good. You're good. All right.
I have Elvis ancestry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's Graceland.
Into it. I like looking at his sheets.
Okay, so that's that tentacle. The other tentacle is actually going to go for Eric, and it moves through the sand a bit to kind of flank you, and then essentially does a charge attack.
Real quick. Oh god. Oh my god. Love you, buddy.
And it whips out at you. Oh boy.
I will attempt to dodge.
It's going to be a 6-5-3.
It's a 6-3-2.
Okay, you can reroll the lowest die if you want to because of Odic. No, not quite. Okay. So it is attempting to wrap around you, and we're gonna need a strength off here. So give me a strength test. If you have brawl, you can include this in that.
Okay. 6-6-1.
6-6-1. All right. Yeah. So it tries to wrap around Eric, and he just pushes it off and is able to come free of that. And
Thanks,
that is
Evan.
its turn. Yeah. So meanwhile, with you guys, well, actually, we'll go through this one round and then we'll get to that. Okay. Eric, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay. This closest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna use the Oni sword.
So if you charge in, you'll have range.
Okay.
Or you really just need to adjust, but that still take an action though.
So I've got 2 bumps written down here. Do I get additional bumps?
Let me see. I think that should be
His most optimized build.
most optimized build. So
Because I would get +3,
yeah, you get +3, and your strength is just 3 dice.
but then brawl doesn't count for weapons.
Brawl's not going to
right?
count for this. The other +3 must be from the weapon.
I thought he had some special skill or other.
Let me take a look here real quick.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
Looks like I
Another weapon
have +3, +3, and a +2.
There's something he like stacked together with one other. I can't remember what it was though, but it was like
Yeah.
you put a +2 on top of a +1.
I'm looking.
Maybe he's just cheating.
Classic Nate.
Yeah.
Nate's having a rough day here.
No, I think we'll go off of the. Let's go off of the weapon instead. I don't know what that
Okay.
is, but yeah. So it's
So I would
a,
have a +3 and a
Plus-
+2.
you'll have a +2/+2. Oh, well, it should be
Because
+3.
from melee, I'll have
melee
+3.
alone is +3. Yeah, yeah. So that should be +2. No, +3. You can adjust that. +3/+2. Yes.
Okay, so
this
I
should-
don't get any bonuses from the weapon, just from my melee.
You do. So you'll have a +3 from skill from
Okay.
melee, and that should read +3. And then your maybe this is a holdover from when he was Kieran, and the +2 is from the weapon
Okay,
itself.
so I have a
yeah.
+3, +2.
+3/+2 and 3 dice. Yep.
Okay,
That's pretty strong.
yeah.
Yeah, it is strong.
Yeah, 6, 6, 5.
Okay, it is getting a 6/6/6. You could essentially graze it if you got another 6, and you have 1 reroll because oh no, your friend's no longer adjacent though. Okay, and he's not threatening that object. Okay, so you rush in and attack with a sword, and it sort of gets twisted up in the thorns as you try to hit and pulled off to the side.
Oh yeah, he should have some cards too. If you brought.
Yeah,
I don't know which
He
one.
would have the cards.
Yes.
So like 5
He
or
had,
so.
he had
warriors.
five
Yeah,
warrior
they're
cards.
warrior cards. Yeah.
Maybe these are them.
Yeah, you might have something that you want to do there.
Yep.
Well, I've got Counter Strike, Crowd Fighter, Duelist, Weapon Focus,
Oh,
Swords.
Duelist. Duelist is going to apply, actually.
That
this thing-
might have been it. I think
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
playing
'cause I-
duelists.
Yeah,
That's
you
like-
can actually. So I got 6/6/6, but you can number of the beast. You can force it to reroll one of these.
Good.
That's the thing to do. Okay, there you go. You are now hitting it. Go ahead and give it a d20 roll.
Here's 4.
14.
Okay. And again.
9.
Okay. So you swing, cut into it, and it sort of shrieks out. Not really sure from where, but it but the ground starts to swell and shake a little bit, and you really think you heard it. Like big strands of shadow come away with the blade as you cut through it, and it looks like they're even though corporeal, it looks like it hit. Okay. And that would be all of your actions unless you want to spend a card to do another one or something.
No, that's okay.
Okay. So, Odic.
Alright. Odic's gonna charge the same one that's that Eric's fighting.
Okay, cool. Where do you want to get? Adjacent,
next
I
to
imagine.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna swing the soul-sucking sword. at
Yeah.
this. And 2 dice.
It's down to die now. It is a 6/6.
6/6. Ties go to defender.
Ties actually go
They're-
technically to
they're
offender now,
glance.
but it's a glance, so you get a lessened. You get a D10 roll instead of a D20 on the chart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could
But he can reroll his lowest one now because we're next
You
to each other
can
again.
absolutely
That's the
because
point,
you
yeah.
got a support roll.
do that.
Yeah. And you added your bumps.
Not yet. Or
Oh,
Even
bumps
with
are
bumps, it would have been a 6/4. Right?
Bumps are before
6/5.
rolls, but
bumps
it
are
is a
before
6/5.
rerolls.
Yeah, they're before rerolls.
Okay.
But you could get a 6 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, rerolls the way to go. If you couldn't get a 6 then there's no way to.
I could with a card, but I don't know if it's worth it for a glancing blow.
Well, it's already wounded. I don't know, man.
No.
That's a tough call.
Alright, so he's gonna go in with it. So it'd be a 2, with a +3 from the sword
Cool.
to 5, and then a +2 for the heroic strike.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Put it to 6.
So give it a D10 roll on the chart then. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So you slash with the demon sword, and it just cuts a swath through the thing, and you can see as you're cutting that the screaming is actually coming from little sort of vertical split mouths that are all along the surface of the tendril, little shadowy fangs on the inside. And you feel when you do this, like the energy of the tentacle is sort of like being drawn into the blade and then through your arms and sort of tingling through your body as you disperse it.
Nothing could go wrong.
No, it's
Well, you're not a very agreeable dude to begin with.
No, he's a. That's what got him to get the sword.
He's a dangerous fellow.
Eric
So
was
we'll
like,
just,
"This is a bad sword."
Delete. And all of a sudden, you feel like your foot is healthy again. Is that the only wound you had on you?
That was the only retaining wound.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
stabilized.
You're healed from that.
but your foot is now a tentacle.
Yeah. Yes. It is now a tentacle.
I mean, you gotta take what you can get.
It's
So
like,
if you care about symmetry at all, you better keep this up. So
Keep
yeah.
it going.
So you destroy that tentacle. Good job.
Gods.
yeah. So go ahead and write vampiric underneath the traits on the sword. That would be Odic's turn because you did a charge. Unless you want to spend any cards for extra actions.
Oh, charge is 2 actions.
Oh no, a charge is
another.
1.
Yeah.
So technically, you would have had another then. But,
So could I charge it the second one?
if you have movement left,
can-
yeah. So what's your
Speed 4.
your speed is 4?
Probably not.
So you only used 1 to get there, right?
Right.
Or was it 2? It was 2. It was 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could go 2 more, and then you could roll a d6, but you'd have to spend an extra card to do that.
Put in the card. It's probably good to keep. He'll stay put.
Okay, yeah. At least you're in a good defensive position with Eric here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
would I have had an option of attacking the other one?
Yeah, actually, what is your movement speed?
6.
6, and you only moved 1,
Yeah.
so 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you want to do that? Or
Sure.
6. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So
yeah.
I can go there and I can
7,
attack
8.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah,
charge it?
I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Get some.
I'm just gonna imagine that you're going really heroic right now.
You're in like parkour.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah,
You gotta do a backflip.
Surfing up.
right.
Yeah.
Flying up for no reason at all. Yeah. Okay, this one is uninjured.
6, 6, 4.
Oh, yeah, that is much better than what it got. Okay, so go ahead and you actually got an uncontested 6, so d20 plus 5.
12.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you cut through it, and it shrivels away into the shadowy substance and kind of dissipates.
But I want my wolf back.
Yeah, this isn't helping. Let me just make sure I can bring these back for no reason. Okay. Meanwhile, Overm and Furman in the cart. You're trying to whip the cart into a frenzy and get to your friends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm gonna try this at a 5-2-2
Okay.
to drive the cart.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, it's happening. All right. Both take ticks, by the way, for taking out those.
Yeah, he's full up, so I'm just gonna make other ticks.
Oh.
What he's planning.
Okay, we should remember that. That's what he was gonna level up today. Wasn't he? Yeah. That's
He's
okay.
full plus a 5, so
That's
I'll just
alright.
add more.
We'll just keep. Yeah, we'll refresh it when he's ready. Okay, so you are on your way. It's the best you can do for the moment. Okay, give me alertness tests, Eric and Odic.
Sounds like a morning talk show.
It does, Eric. Yeah, like a Scandinavian morning talk show.
It's Eric and Odin.
Eric and Odic in the morning.
So that's a good a 2.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I was,
No worries.
I wasn't paying attention.
Perception.
I am
alertness.
not
You got a
alert.
what?
It's an alert.
You got 2. Look at
Yeah.
you with your 2.
6, 4, 2.
6, 4, 2. Okay. You detect it coming from underneath you, but you do not.
We need to get on top of the
From
trailer.
beneath it devours.
From beneath, it like a couple of tentacles like erupt out of the ground and are basically getting to attack as they do. At a lessened die value, but you're gonna be flat-footed. You are gonna be flat-footed. You are not. Let's see who attacks.
Does Counter Strike mean I can attack it?
Oh, Counter Strike means that if you parry with an uncontested 6, you get to make an immediate attack against it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Parrying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna see who it's attacking first. It is attacking Odic. Sadly.
It's okay. He's got a 2-down save now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You roll 1 die and don't modify it. Unless you have a walk modifier.
6.
Oh, you got a 6. Okay, well, it didn't get you with an uncontested 6, so that's cool, right? Give me a strength or bulk test. Your choice.
Modified by athletics or anything?
Straight.
Yeah,
Either one.
straight.
Let's do strength.
Oh, brawl. If you have brawl. No, you're flat-footed. Yeah.
So 4-2.
4-2? Okay. So I am actually going to put you up here because the tendril, like the tip of it, just wraps around your body and pulls you up with it as it goes up, and you are now grappled in the air by the tendril. Not the best place to be.
Too early for Sarlacc jokes?
But not too early for Snorlax jokes.
Snorlax riding a dragon.
The Snorlax pit,
Yeah.
right?
That's where they keep all the Snorlax.
Sounds comfortable.
It sounds
just sounds
really
like
soft.
I would love to take a nap there. You know, like
It's the place where
Yeah.
you can never wake up, though.
we sentence
That's
you.
okay.
We sentence you to the Snorlax pit. Cool.
One rollover though, and then you're toast.
The hell of eternal light napping. Alright, so this one does erupt underneath you and tries to do the same thing to you, but you get your full value, and it's only attacking with 2 dice. Oops, sorry.
And I'm gonna try to parry.
Yeah, and we're going at 5-2.
Okay, no regular 6.
You do get to bump.
Yeah, I have a
Oh, wait.
6-5.
I've got another Nate transmission coming in. Oh, we are gonna fuck this thing up.
Okay, reroll that 6.
Channeling them a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, regardless, you know, you get your parry in, and it's and you do successfully defend. You like cut the tip of the tentacle off as it's trying to or you not off, but you deter it that way anyhow. And let's see something here. Okay, yeah. And the tentacle doesn't seem to be hurt by it really, but it just sort of spirals around you, and you step out of the way, and it's now like flailing around in the air trying to get you. But you're not grabbed. Okay. That would mean it's Eric's turn.
Do you look like you're doing okay?
It's kind of around the waist, and it's just sort of like flailing around
Seems
in the
like you
air.
should have an
like-
easier time to hit it.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe.
I am grappled, but how much of is free of him here? Like what? It's got.
It's got
around
your
the
like
waist.
around the waist, so your arms are free at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
You're okay.
I trust your stock and that you're hardy enough to get yourself out of there.
Pass my okay test.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
So I guess I don't have to charge because I'm right next to it, but is there another way I can get 2 attacks?
Oh, you just
You
attack
just
twice.
Just attack first?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do that.
Okay, it is a 6-6-1.
I have a 6-6-5.
Oh, nice. All right. Good. Roll that d20.
5.
Okay, so it is technically staggered. So you have your choice of either you won't be able to knock it down, but you could. Yeah, I guess it's just going to lose an action. Essentially, is what will happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, no,
Stunned by your attack, and because of that, it's actually going to be at a defense penalty because of that too.
Nice.
So,
Alright.
so 2 dice, so it's going to be a 5-1.
Alright, that.
6-6 something.
Yeah, 6-6.
6-6-1. Okay, nice. Uncontested 6 is by 2, so d20 plus 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gone.
Yep,
23.
23.
Take another tick.
You're
You're out of here, tentacle.
Let's give an Addy high.
Hi, Addy.
Hey, kid.
Excuse me. Okay, Odic.
Right. So I have to do. Can he still try and attack?
You will need to attempt a brawl test,
Brawl
contested
test.
thing to sort of
get
allow you to do that. Yeah.
Free action. That makes sense. All right. Let's roll it.
Okay.
6-4.
662. So you spend your action struggling and trying to like ready your sword, but you can't quite get the leverage. You want to try that again? You can try to attack. You can try to release yourself from its grip.
If I attack, so I can attack, or
Yeah, you can do a contested grapple test to make an attack against it, or try to get out of its grapple, which would of course leave you kind of falling a bit. But
yeah,
yeah.
it's sand, I guess. But
It's like cracked dry earth.
oh,
more than
okay.
sand. Yeah.
Not as comfortable.
No, with the occasional jagged rocks that are
like bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like jagged, glassy obsidian. You know, there's patches of that everywhere.
All right. So
Yeah.
probably we'll
So
try and
it's
attack.
like-
Stone.
So grappling first. Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Can't do much better than that.
Okay. It is going to be a 6-5-1.
So 6-6. All right. 4-1.
No. This is not happening. This is not. Oh.
My team.
Okay. So that was Odic. You guys are on your way though. That carriage is actually really moving, and you guys can now see like a big trail of dust as the cart is making its way up.
I think they're there.
You hope it's them anyway. And yeah. Okay. So let's just see. Motive test here. Yeah. So this thing just flings you aside. Well, it's gonna try to.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to grapple. Otherwise, you could
Hang on
attemptably
to it?
hang on. Yeah. It's 664.
Can't do
Can't
that.
do
Can't do it. Okay. So it is going to fling you in a random direction. That was like doing the old D10 spin. That way. Okay. Okay, so you're going off,
Off the table.
that direction. Technically would be. Yep. Okay. Okay, so it's essentially a melee attack assisted by the range. Oh, I gotta add that in too. It's gonna be a 644.
644.
You're flung 5 increments this way. Be technically over here. Let's put you there. That's
It's gonna increase his melee defense pool by 1 die,
okay.
so go into 3 dice.
Nice. Yeah.
Good card for him to have.
Yeah. Doesn't need it. Seems like.
This would be right. You don't get a standard like dodge or anything. You're just rolling your bulk.
Bulk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
in
just
this
be
case.
full.
Yeah. This is just.
I don't know
yours.
if this would count then. Maybe.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is
that'll
defense,
that'll
yeah.
count. Yeah.
All right. No. No. 632.
6-3.
Well, but it matters how
Oh.
much you fail.
That's
by.
true. Yeah. You
Right.
don't. Yeah. There's no uncontested 6s. So. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world.
And you've been thrown aside, which means you're going to be easier to pick up.
All right. I mean, yeah. You're wounded, and it's like you took the brunt of it on your right leg.
The one that he just killed.
Yeah, but you do roll to the ground. That definitely does happen.
Yeah.
So you are prone. Oh, that's right. We're just gonna do this from now on. Okay. But you're wounded. You're negative 1 die, and you just intuit that I can get this back by just taking it out
Chopping
of
away.
that tentacle. Yeah. Okay. So it did that though because it doesn't care about you and it wants Eric. And so now it's essentially going to, it's going to get to just whip out and attack Eric. All right. How are you defending? Parrying or dodging?
I'll parry. I have a 6-5-3.
Give me a tactics test. You got some free dice there.
So do we decide that's creativity or reason?
Oh,
This doesn't matter.
it's actually
the same.
either one.
Okay. 6/6.
Okay, so based on the size and strength of these things, the reason you had to reroll your die the last time, the best die, is because of that differential. If you dodge, you're not going to be subject to that. So it's up to you if that's how you want to go.
But I did roll a 6, so I would have a counter attack because of counters.
If you have an uncontested 6.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, then I
but
would
you
just
do your
dodge.
bumps. You want to just do the dodging? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you have that option.
That seems smarter.
Yeah. Okay. So
That
go
makes
ahead
sense.
and bump. Do your bumps. However you would have.
I did bumps.
Oh, you did bumps. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is hitting you then, with an uncontested 6 in that case. You don't have a friend nearby.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause
Duelist. This technically accounts for this, so you can actually make it reroll one of these.
yeah. Okay.
So this is the unbumped. Oh, there you go. No, you're good. Okay. So it whips past you, and you dodge out of the way. Then you listen to the checking the live stream, or
Yeah. Laurel said the audio is weird too.
is it weird? I wonder if it's not reading this mic. Maybe I should check that.
No, she said it is. Oh wait. It sounds alright.
Yeah.
Could be the buffering on her end then.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
No, it sounds fine.
Okay. All right. No, terribly worried about it. Okay, and that's all the actions it gets because it had to flank him. So, next up we got Eric.
Okay, I'm gonna charge. 6 movement. I think I can get there.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want to be? Just if it's any kind of incentive to move to a certain point. The
if I
cart is
can-
coming in this way.
I'll be closer to his side.
Okay,
if
so
I
over
can.
here. Oh, yeah, in between him and it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yep.
Perfect. All right.
Six, 5, 5.
Okay, 662. It by sheer bulk of it, just kind of eats the blade attack. You can attack again though.
Okay.
664.
6.
Oh no, 654.
6, 6, 1.
All right, uncontested 6. Roll a d20 and add +5.
That is 13.
Okay. Yeah, it is. You hurt it pretty bad. You cut through it again, and it starts screaming, and those creepy mouths open up. And yeah. Okay, Odic.
Okay, so he's on the ground. So he won to stand up, right?
Do you want to stand up? Yep.
Okay.
Or actually, I think it can cost movement too, right? We could actually say that it's just like half your move, if you want to do it as part of a move action.
As part of a move action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Right. Let's do that for now. So what's your movement speed?
Well, he's speed 4, so I think it'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
For a really fast guy.
I
That
mean-
would make sense for really fast people, though.
So you could get like 1, 2. Yeah.
So I think he'll get up with one action probably, and then
charge.
Then charge.
Okay.
with the
Okay.
next two.
Yeah. If you're getting a die roll into it, then that might matter.
Right.
Okay. So are you just gonna charge
or if
in?
you have a speed 10.
Yeah, right, yeah, which it should matter more if you're quicker. Are you gonna right here? Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So is he just down to 1 die then? Right, because he's wounded.
Yes, it is wounded now, so it is down
Good.
to 2 dice.
Ooh, down 2.
Oh, you said you were
Right,
down to 1 die.
yeah.
Yes, you're down to 1 die. It's only down to 2 though.
Okay.
Got a 5-1.
You can reroll that because of me.
Should reroll.
That's right.
that.
Bumps happen
bumps happen
first, so-
first, though.
Got a 5-1. You got a wait. You have a +3, don't you?
We got a +3.
But he's got to get a 6.
What did you roll?
2.
I guess. Oh, I'm looking at your other dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's no.
So yeah, it's got to be the reroll.
Hope for that 6. Yeah.
For the 6.
What's your melee?
Melee +1.
Mod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a second. You can combine them for up to +4.
You can.
Yeah, if you want to spec it out that way, but that's how it stays on the sheet.
It has to stay that way.
Would you
Whatever
rather have
decide.
a +4 or a +3 and a +1?
A +4.
You'd rather have a +4? So remember that for the sword then.
Okay, so
And-
just start that at the bottom.
Yeah. And go ahead and just you can take a 6 with that. Sure.
Okay, so just 6.
Okay, go ahead and roll a that's uncontested 6. So
All right.
20 plus 5.
8.
That's wounded again.
So, is it enough to get his any?
Yes, you did a
feedback?
wound to it, so you get a wound back. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
You're no longer wounded. And the sword seems to really like this thing, whatever it is you're getting here. It's just like this is like trick or treat
Premium.
Halloween. This
Yeah.
You sort of
Premium
better not
stuff,
be
yeah.
feeding on my wolf.
Okay, so next up we need initiative rolls from Furman and Ovram, but specifically from the cart. I'm going to roll that, see when the cart's coming in. Okay. So it's coming in at 14, just as a side note, but you'll need your own respective.
I got a 9,
You got a 9? Okay, 9 for Ovram.
and then I don't know about.
Hey, Jay.
Is there technically He-Man art on the wall? Is that
Oh yeah, that's my profile picture. It's from She-Ra. It's when
Oh, that is from She-Ra. Yeah, there's art.
He-Man and Bo ride the horse together. It's one of my
Very
favorite
nice.
stills. Yeah. It's not like a meme. I was watching it and I was like, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So
Yeah.
I have to have
There's
that,
a
yeah.
lot from She-Ra.
Oh yeah. And I gotta tell you, like
He-Man too.
Yeah, what?
but from watching it,
Oh.
She-Ra way better than He-Man. Like I remember He-Man, but I didn't really watch a lot of She-Ra when I was a kid. But
Well-
it is like way cooler.
Yes.
Cooler bad guy.
And
The
the
Hordak
symbology
was
is
better.
better.
It's just better. Yeah.
I told you what I wanted to do with the She-Ra shield, right? After I saw Indiana Jones and the guy had the burned thing on his hand.
Oh, you wanted to burn the
I wanted to
She-Ra
burn the
shield in your
She-Ra
hand,
shield
yeah.
into my hand, so I
Yeah.
held it under my little lamp as a
Right,
kid. It's
right.
like,
Actually, I'm pretty optimistic about that She-Ra series that's coming to Netflix. I actually think it's going to be good.
I was She-Ra for several Halloweens
It's,
when I was a kid.
It's the
It's a good choice.
I still have a She-Ra shirt.
It's the Voltron team. I think,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Is that right? No, it's not. It's not. It is coming from like the same production studio, but not. It's
All right.
not the same. Yeah.
Furman for initiative.
Okay.
12.
12? Okay. So, the cart is coming in at 14, which means that you guys will get to act after the Umber but before, Eric and Odic. Oh no, Eric is at a 13. Okay. The tendril. It's here. It's not really much of a choice. It is going to attack Eric with what it has left. Hold 1 die, which is a 6. Yeah.
661.
And is that parry or dodge? Doesn't actually matter in this case if you got 2 6s. Oh, although if you're
If
yeah.
I'm parrying, then I can attack it.
Mhm.
So then I'll parry if
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Okay.
So you parry. Uncontested 6. Go ahead and make an attack against it. Bonus attack. Okay, it's at a
Yeah,
6.
that's high. That's 666.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
D20 with plus 10 on top of that.
It's 19.
And yeah, it is gone. Pow. Big evaporation effect as the smoke dissipates everywhere. And you guys are here like, what did I miss? in our crazy cart.
We brought our fridge.
Yeah, the refrigerator's running. So
Beer? Soda?
in fact, and
White
this
wine?
Orange slices?
fish,
Salad?
plankton, proteins from the sea. No.
Souls here. Get your souls.
All right, and that's how you're riding right there. So
Perfect.
yeah.
This is the best part.
I mean, no. I mean, you'd be facing this way.
There.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's go.
It's so silly.
That's
Okay,
how I always ride on cars.
so the cart with
On
the
top of Furman?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, you're a dwarf, and Furman's
Furman's
like a
big dude.
6-foot man. Yeah. Okay, so
That's the one you take.
so the mosquito-driven horse rolls up. The demonic mosquito horses You get there just as the last tendrils are being like sucked into the ground and like disappearing into the atmosphere. And Eric, you see the ground start to sort of like that sort of phasic shifting is done, and it's just back to normal. You don't see the phantasmal earthquake anymore.
Well,
Do you think the beast is dead or just fleeing?
I think it's fleeing.
Your sword says it's still here, like it senses it below you.
Still. Where do you sense it, sword?
Where's he going?
Geiger counter.
Down the way.
You're just dousing. You're like,
get the rabbit. Get the rabbit, boy.
Just throw it.
You know, ask where can you sense it? Can we?
it's just sort of all around underneath you. Yeah. It doesn't.
Let's go where it's not.
Well, you have two ways to go. You can go back the way you came, or you can go back toward the castle.
I think it has my wolf.
We need to seek that. We need a way underground. We have it on the run. We can kill it.
We have the Dominar, and you want to go get a wolf. I mean,
Your plant will be fine. I'm sure. Give it some water. Some blood.
Take it to the blood pool.
What is it, Audrey 2?
some horrible caricature.
But the wolf is of prime importance for finding the path to Odin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who was in? Oh, it was Overham. Was in contact before. You're getting like another telepathic. It just breaks your neck immediately. No, it's Carrie again.
That would horrible.
Yeah, so you're something is trying to push its way into your mind, and you can either let it or resist it. The last time you let it in, when somebody was playing you, it was Cass, yes, and it was the telepathic communication from the speaker of Unspeakable Things, who just left up on this tower off in the different distance.
It's really lonely.
Yeah, it says it hasn't had company in a really long time, and it wants to hang out with somebody for a while.
But it won't seem to
I
come
have
down.
a heart of souls.
You do. It asked
Well,
you.
it wants
It
them.
wants you to bring them inside the castle, and you folk have been hesitant to do that. So
Yeah. I think I will resist the
Okay.
connection this time.
okay. All right, give me a control test.
3.
Ooh, your willpower's only 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's against true.
It actually is enough to resist. So
Perfect.
you hear like a whisper in your mind, like saying, like, "Listen to me," but it doesn't. And you're like, no.
If I remember correctly, Nate was actually taking Eric to the castle to go talk
Nate
to
was
him.
taking Eric to the castle
So
to talk
I
to
will
him.
head that way.
And it did warn Eric it's coming.
Yeah.
When
I
it
mean,
came
Furman
through,
wasn't
yeah.
privy to that, but
Okay.
the speaker of Unspeakable Things was true to his
So
warning.
far, yeah.
But we don't know whether like he summoned the creature.
Right,
Right.
or
You
if
know,
he is
like-
the creature. Like,
So are all of you going to the castle from this
Well,
position?
I think we're gonna stick together whether we decide
Yeah.
to should we stay or should
Perhaps
we
the
go.
speaker will know a way to get to
the
this
wolf.
lair.
It's a real clash of ideas, is what you're saying right now.
I see what you did there. You know, I'm not familiar with overrated music, so I wouldn't
Overrated.
know what you're saying.
Class is overrated.
What? What?
Yeah,
Class
right.
is overrated.
What is this? I mean, I'm
No,
not like.
Rush is overrated.
Yeah, yes,
Clash
yes.
is
Clash.
not
Yes,
overrated.
Rush
They're
is.
both overrated.
Oh my god.
I like
There's
it.
the door.
Yeah.
Get out of your
I
office.
know you work here, but there's the door.
Next, I don't even want to hear what you think about Midnight Oil.
I love
right.
Midnight Oil. Actually.
You would. No.
Okay, so you guys
I
are.
like the Clash too.
I do too. You guys are all heading for the castle, and we'll cut away from now. From there for now, because yeah.
There,
You know, I'm just gonna.
There, castle.
I'm not like for any reason doing this, but I'm gonna put this tendril here and save the map before, you know,
Just for posterity.
just for posterity.
To remember
exactly.
where
we're-
And
I mean,
you know,
it's
I'm gonna
not-
forget that they're.
It's
riding
not like
a
we're
cart that way,
recording
and-
this or anything.
It's really a
No.
gravestone. Is what that's gonna be.
I just don't want to have to go back into my saved objects and try to remember alphabetically where it is. And
What a pain.
Yeah, exactly. So we do pools.
My troll's almost done.
Oh, are you pretty excited? How's it looking?
Good.
I'm good. Bring it in when it's ready. Yeah. Okay. Over Weeping Pools, and we'll go back to
Cooking trolls.
cooking. Oh, I did do a Teledrome Station. Okay. Teledrome Station. We are picking up with Sabrina, who's been badly wounded. Oh yeah, we didn't catch up on this yet.
Terra Firma's been
And Terra
sucked
Firma,
into
yeah,
a-
Dolomite's got like basically troned into a drone,
Yeah.
like taken turned and digitized and like sucked into the
Waiting for
drone.
Metron to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Do they
Sabrina.
sell those in ice cream trucks? Tronsicles.
Tonsicles.
Sabrina and Arlo.
It
Arlo
tastes a
were-
little metallic.
Yeah, all right. Are you wounded? Or are you
No.
all right? You're all right.
No,
Okay.
he's all right.
You guys got attacked by these little plastic silly putty robot things that here that.
We gave him a run.
Good, good.
For, you know.
You did give them a run.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
We didn't-
One of them destroyed one of their own.
But
Or
we
no,
did-
it was Grumbo, the hippo man who like blew one apart.
But no
Accidentally.
matter how we tried, we couldn't raise a wealth on what's his name's ass. The
Yeah.
guy
The
attacking.
tactical
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, the merc who was over there getting your yeah. This was the drone. This guy right here. Okay. Well, whoever they were, they're gone now, and it's the two of you left in the hallway.
Like these.
Oh, do we have a new Sabrina?
Oh, we should. Did we? No, we didn't do that.
Oh, I
we
think we were
didn't do
kind of ad
that.
hocing it.
Crap! I forgot we were gonna.
That's okay. We can.
Okay.
We can
All right. We'll ad hoc
That's
it. We'll work it out, and next week for sure. Okay. So Sabrina though is wounded and was gut shot and unconscious.
Yeah.
And bleeding out.
Yeah, Arlo's gonna do his best.
Okay.
But doesn't Sabrina have a heart suit?
Yes.
Yes. I do.
Yes. So the bleeding out part may or may not matter. We'll see.
Yeah, because it's got life support in it.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, I do need give me an endurance test, and you can add those support systems. And actually, I think it's going to be like a +4, right? +2. It's +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so make an endurance test and give yourself a +2 on top of your, whatever you would normally get.
6'4".
Okay. All right, the suit has actually stabilized your bleeding, but you are unconscious and injured. And give me a medicine test.
It's just gonna be reason.
Domestics? Do you have
Yeah,
domestics?
no,
Okay.
but like I mean, he's
That's fine.
He's a
no,
mercer.
I mean, this will be a domestic test. You just know.
Oh, 1-1.
I think she's dead. Pretty sure they just killed Sabrina.
I'm gonna run for help.
You're like, I better immolate her body before anybody finds us.
Can we eat dwarves?
Huh?
You're not for
Sabrina's not a dwarf.
No, yeah, no, that's right.
Another
You
human.
and your
Easy.
cannibalism. Holy
I know.
shit. All right, so
Who knew this was a theme?
your unprompted, unexpected
You
cannibalism.
know, you all are looking very.
I mean, that's the worst kind of cannibalism, is the unexpected.
I realize he does talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you hear "You're welcome, citizen visitor. Have a nice day." As the security mech, which was EMP'd, is like resuming its speech. It was like letting you pass before when it got shut down. It's now moving around a little bit. And the face of its like view screen is all staticky and jumbled.
And I had recorded most of this.
Yeah, you were doing a
that's
little
right.
you were
Yeah.
doing a little video shot, but your device would have been hit with the EMP as well.
Right.
So it probably went out when that was just at that moment. So.
But whatever happened in the we saw Grumbo.
Grumbo, yeah,
We saw Grumbo.
yeah.
So I have video of Grumbo.
Well, Gumbo.
Yeah, that was
Gumbo
that
would
was
have been better.
that,
Gumbo the hippo man. No.
that was
Grumbo
live
it is though.
streamed. So.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a Steve Rule version of Gumbo.
Hey, Grumbo. So I'm going to ask the security mech if it knows anything about medicine.
It just says calling emergency medical drones.
And also, we were assaulted by this. We were assaulted by Grumbo, the former Teledrome
Right, because you knew who he was.
Yeah.
That's right. And everybody did except for Dolomite.
Yeah, he was beneath me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And like past your time too.
And you know,
Like,
Just a
hearing
little
around.
whippersnapper.
my compatriots, you know, Terra Firma has been kidnapped, and they have killed one of the people that I came here with.
Okay, you get the impression that you're talking to a wall, but a wall that records everything you say.
It's like above
Right.
my pay grade.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm gonna moon rock away from this mess.
Shutting down.
too much information. TMI. No, it's fine. It's just sort of like blink, blink, blink.
Calm down, citizen.
Yeah, and it's all getting transmitted.
There, everything will be fine.
That doesn't matter. All right, so you are unconscious though, and pretty quickly, a medical drone team comes in and just starts like getting a stretcher ready and puts Sabrina on a stretcher and starts wheeling her off.
Well, I'll
Or, like
follow.
hovering her off.
Yeah, I'll follow that.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're taking her to the medical facilities, and what's your plan while you're forced to wait?
Well, first I figured I would throw up, and then pace around nervously.
Uh-huh. You
Then
could do
try
like
to-
a Kurds test.
Then try to
maybe.
eat something. Courage.
Deal with your post-battle fatigue, maybe.
Yeah. I got a 6-1.
Nah, you're
I
fine.
might be all right.
You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I
cool.
mean, you know, I'm gonna hang out.
That was scary. I don't think you probably haven't been in a firefight like that for a while, if ever.
I don't think if ever.
Yeah.
It's
that's
not really
not
his
really
thing.
the kind of thing you do.
Like-
yeah.
He has a shiver blade, mostly because he thinks it's neat.
Yeah.
Like
It's
he
like
doesn't have any
super
ranks
bad.
in melee,
No.
right?
But as a tool, it's very handy.
Yeah, you can
I
get
mean,
into
you-
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a Swiss Army knife. This knife that can
But mostly he has it because he could.
cut through a railroad tie or something.
You know, like
Very specific.
I was thinking of like,
I need a tool that's good for cutting through railroad ties.
Everyone knows that's a shiver blade.
Silly boy. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I think he's just gonna wait in the waiting room. I don't, you know, he's gonna try to contact the guy at Scoops.
Scoopers.
Yeah.
You're going to try to contact the guy at Scoopers with a Z. Very
Yeah.
important. Which, you know, I need to refresh my...
Well, they were supposed to be meeting here,
Right.
but
And I believe Dolomite told them that.
yeah. Well, you were all there for the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were maybe another
And
phone call, but
I'm gonna try to have my data pad, my data pad sort of like reset. You know, after an EMP, I'm sure that there's protocols they go through to.
Yeah, to boot it up and everything.
Yeah.
And actually, most of what you were filming was corrupted and lost. You find as you're doing that.
but it was being live streamed, so somebody may have seen it.
Somebody might have seen it. I might have as many followers as Ill-Gotten Games has.
Okay. Let's see here. How far back did I put that thing? Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, yeah. So you're waiting on Stylo,
Yes.
or at least a representative Stylo being sent from Scoopers. Okay, so yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a hold of Stylo and have my.
Okay, as I recall, it was like
400.
400 credits for a call.
I don't, and I'm gonna tell them like, hey, look, I don't have 400 credits right now.
Who are you telling?
The hospital administration. Or,
You're asking hospital administration. They just tell you, look, if you want to do a transbrainer call, just go to the station and the.
Yeah, I'll be like, look, I mean, I can't afford it, and like my partner who was, you know what? Can I talk to the Teledrome authorities, Teledrome security, Teledrome, whatever.
They just I mean they have like infinite patience because it's just you're dealing with a robot.
Right.
And the robot tells you these are like the androids that stewards of the Teledrome that just look like people, but they have like sort of glowing circuit lines that show up in their faces. And, skin sometimes. They sort of
like a navigator in Hyperdrive.
I don't remember.
Or like the. Well,
So they tell you yes, that is a good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes.
Where do I go
lots
to
of
file?
lots of active listening. And
where do I go to file a missing persons report?
Well, they give you directions. Yeah.
Right.
And you can go to the missing persons and lost and found department from the station.
I'm gonna leave a note for Sabrina and like.
Okay. You can just message her phone or like her device.
I'm gonna leave a note.
Okay.
Because they use EMPs to.
Okay. Yes. All right. How are you doing that?
I'm gonna ask for a pen and a paper and leave a note.
I say a pen and paper. I'm sorry, we don't have the objects that you're looking for. Perhaps you could see any of the gift shops here in the.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go to the gift shop.
You are okay. So it's a different district. You'll have to take a train to.
Okay, well then
I'm
I'm
part of the station.
Then I'm gonna message.
This isn't convoluted at all.
I'll message her device because that's what I can do.
Okay. You can write with blood on the wall.
Oh yeah.
That's not terrifying.
Don't worry.
You're not dead.
Yeah, it's the first time anyone's ever seen "Everything will be fine" written in blood.
Everything's okay.
Do not panic.
Be back at 4 o'clock. Got to use the phone.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna buy a pen. I'm gonna go right. If I have to, I'm gonna go file my pissing Mersons. My Professor P. Hole.
File a pissing Mersons.
I'm gonna file a pissing Mersons report.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. People know who Terra Firma is. Like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Presumably that's
It's easy to pull up an image.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a big damn rock thing. Okay, like.
Okay, so you go to the department and they ask you the identity of your friend. You give them a code. There's like a manifest from your travel log. Of you arriving in your ship and being documented coming in, and. Sure enough, they tell you there's been no record of Terra Firma leaving the station. They call in the authorities. So you're now back in touch with the security robots about your scuffle that you had with which you already gave your information to.
Yeah, I gave a report.
Yeah. So they basically say like, it appears that we've already helped you with this claim.
Would you like to proceed further?
Yeah, I mean, would you like an update?
I mean, I would just like my friends back and go see.
There has been no progress on this claim.
Well, I guess
It has been 5 minutes.
I'll go back to the hospital. I mean,
okay.
I filed a missing person, and
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Give me a alertness test.
6-4.
Okay. You are noticing more security robots doing patrols as you throughout the station as you're heading back.
I gotta make sure that they don't do something weird with Sabrina, and if she wakes up, when and if, like, make sure she's all right, and.
I wonder if there are like fan sites of Grumbo that will have sightings.
Yeah, I mean he'll get on his
to
data
find
pad
him.
and like do some sleuthing on his computer. I'll give you a computer roll here. Be a 5-3.
Okay. You don't see anything. You don't. You know what though? Give me a streetwise test. You do have that, right?
General streetwise?
Yeah.
No, he does not.
You do not.
He should.
Yeah.
6'5", nevertheless.
Here's the thing about all this: that you're like, yeah, this is the thing I know about Teledrome. Teledrome is very of the moment. You know, like you can be famous in Teledrome, and it's good for something, but it's largely pretty much forgotten. Like the week after your show goes off air, and there's the new thing. You know? Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are diehard like Teledrome nerds who like work together to like totally categorize the history of the Teledrome. But here's the thing: like the Teledrome broadcast shows from universes where time goes by more quickly, so they can get massive, arcs of like reality series, like following Sunboy. Sunboy is like the post-apocalyptic warlord that they follow as a reality series with their invisible robots, which is like a lifetime happening in like basically days.
Where can I watch this?
Oh, anytime. I mean, you just need a Teledrome device, a Teledrome.
Multiverse.
So they're very it's very fair weather. Fame is a fair weather friend in the Teledrome.
I'm going to blast out on every social media about.
You can get into like the deep nerd stuff. You can like get into like the deep forums and fan clubs and all that stuff.
Reddit.
Exactly.
I'm going to search Terra Firma.
Our Teledrome.
And I'm gonna go find,
our Teledrome histories.
And I'm gonna go find fanboys of, that combat show, whatever show that is.
Kilodome.
Kilodome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find fanboys of the Kilodome.
Lots of domes, drums and domes.
This is another show, right?
Yep.
Drums and domes. How it's made.
Okay, give me your best test to navigate that.
Operate computers.
That would be the one.
6'4".
Okay. Well, you're going to be digging there for a while, but you're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I got nothing else to do right now. Mm-hmm. So the goal is to be basically, I'm just going to shout out, Terra Firma gone missing.
Okay, so you're going to try to start a post.
I'm going to try to see if I can use Teledrome sort of in the moment.
Do you think you've used this stuff before, or do you think this is your first time engaging with this system? He's with the
He's done
equivalent.
it for Hog for sure.
Yeah, he's the equivalent of the millennial. I'm posting my life.
But you wouldn't have any ranks in the skill, so it's
just operate computer.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll gauge it off of that.
Skill nerd.
Yeah.
You could have,
fanboy.
You could have
fanboy.
Study Teledrome history,
Yeah.
or literally Teledrome forums. I mean that's
he's
pop culture. Pig Dexter had
he sure did
study pop culture, and that actually is why he won the Buzz Off.
It's a game
trivia
show.
Yeah,
trivia game show.
Yeah, where you
let
win
me
or
get
you die.
By bees.
Sometimes.
It's a buzz.
Sometimes.
Fly guy. There was a fly guy.
It was a buzzer. You had to. You were trying to hit the buzzer as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna give a creativity test for the post that he's gonna write.
Okay.
So he's gonna try to make them, personal, but also about Terra Firma. Like, hey, I know her. I'm one of the people that was.
Yes.
Try to make it kind of like a tearjerker plea for help sort of a deal.
You probably have a selfie of the two of us.
Oh, sure.
Proof.
He didn't do great. 411. But that is information. Strangely. But then again, you remember 411.
Yeah, I remember 411.
But operate computers, it'd be a 511.
So, and this is to do what now? Sorry.
For his posts.
Okay, for like how well
evocative
he does this.
There. Not great.
Oh, right. This is your creative writing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Although we never used 411. We used 55512
Yeah, I never used it for anything.
Like, I didn't know if it even worked.
I think even at that time, I just looked it up on the internet.
I'm talking like
90.
pre-consumer internet.
Yeah. Well, emergent consumer internet. 1990-ish. When Jake was a zygote.
Yeah. Even before 92. So
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah. Not even a Satoli
Not
cell.
even a sparkle.
Hershey bar in your dad's back pocket.
Gross.
Yeah.
I hope that's not how you started.
Sorry, what was that?
No worries.
Just trying to find the post on Reddit. See how well you did.
Seeing if Arlo did it.
Dolomite.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's how she answers.
Yeah. She wakes up and she's in, or this isn't like a wake up. You just kind of come to, you materialize, and
Right.
you're in that room. That's what we talked about, like a
Yeah.
little a little like linoleum floored, fluorescent lit. Looks like some kind of like plastic wall paneling and like a big shiny black window that you can't see anything through. And there are little speakers in the walls piping in Muzak versions of the Carpenters, which feels almost
There's
redundant.
no door.
But there is a door.
It's like what they
Yes.
thought the future would look like in 1978.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much
Yeah.
like a
Everything's
like
white.
everything's like a pea green or a cream. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very plastic and
Yeah.
moldable.
Yeah,
Like
and
like
there's
like
a dim
car
light
dash.
coming through the
Like
through the plastic molding of the walls. Yeah,
Lickable wallpaper. You know.
possibly lookable wallpaper.
What does the door look like?
The door is made out of that similar plastic molded,
And is it
shape.
big enough that she could fit through?
Oh, I mean,
Sorry, I'm not even here.
not easily. It's not made for a solenoid to move through, but
Is it like a synth material that I can't break very easily?
difficult to tell from looking at it. It looks like you could just smash your way through this stuff.
I'll try it.
Okay, so you go up to the wall and just, yeah.
I mean, I guess unless there's anything else to survey in the room, I'll do that prior
Give
to
me,
punching
give me an
things.
alertness test to get a good view of your surroundings.
6.
Well, that's pretty good. Okay. No. Don't see anything.
Sure. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Like, that's pretty good. No, it's not.
I could say no, but then you wouldn't know that there was nothing. Okay, so yeah, you don't see anything else. This place is pretty. You came in like sitting in a chair, which was, by the way, buckling under your weight, and it's essentially like one of those little you'd have in like grade schools, but a little bigger. But there's just like the metal, and the metal legs are like bent out now, like they're bowing out like a spider getting ready to pounce. Is what it looks like by the time you stand up.
This is not made just for me.
I know it looks like it's not it's particularly designed to accommodate a solenoid.
Yeah.
The room does not look like that. No.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna.
And you are leaving footprints in the linoleum as you stand up. Like,
I mean, she's like 5 feet across, right? I mean,
something like that. Yeah,
pretty big.
She's huge. Yeah, and made of mineral material mostly.
right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tear the door.
okay, give me a melee attack.
Fuck this place up bad.
Just pound your fingers through the material and then pull.
662.
Okay, so you do, and you smash through, and you can feel resistance on the other side. This kind of like crackling energy effect. It actually doesn't hurt. It actually feels kind of pleasant, and you pull and tear away, and
It's a shiatsu massage wall.
the whole wall frame and the door just peel away in one big piece, like you're ripping apart like a styrofoam container or something. And
Can we just set it on the wall next to it?
yeah, and behind it
Daintily.
you can see the sort of like riveting, like rippling sort of hexagonal force shield pattern that's sort of like just incandescent in the air. And you see a guy on the other side. It looks like the guy that was in the hallway that was scanning you. With his like rifle out like this. It looks like the rifle's shaking a little bit. And the similarly dressed dude next to him, which give me a reason test.
Bye.
Okay, sorry, never mind. Kind of says, put your fucking gun down. She can't get through that thing. And the guy's like, huh, okay, yeah. Well, great. Now you don't have a door. Good job.
I don't have anything to hide.
And you can see that there's a hallway outside that's like made out of the similar stuff. And it says, the guy says, "Look, just settle down, and this is gonna be all be over before you know it. Okay, just
What's
be a
going to
good.
be over?
Well, we're gonna get paid, or you're gonna be useless to us. In which case, well, you won't need to worry about things anymore anyway.
Good luck to you.
Do you have like a technology skill of any kind, or no? Tactics, probably don't have that either.
I have tactics.
Oh, you do? Yeah, give
Yeah.
me a tactics test.
3.
Okay.
I know 3 tactics. None work in this situation.
You're not sure that you can't bash through that wall. I mean,
Right,
you
so
know.
it's like a force wall of some.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If I grab the door frame
Mm-hmm.
and try to press against the screen, what happens? Like the force wall?
Like forcibly or just slightly?
I'm just testing it.
Oh, yeah.
Different areas. see
Your
what
fingers
So
happens.
touch
like
it.
only
So you
as
know that
hard
it's
as
just-
the hardest person could ever push.
Give me like a sciences test. I know that you don't really have that, but
I have
reason.
lift.
give me, in lieu of a science test, give me a lifting test. Yeah, give me a reason test.
2.
Okay, you think that the effect from the wall might hurt a differently biological creature, but it doesn't to you. So, you don't know if this is intentional, but you already touched the thing, and it gives resistance back. And it's supposed to deliver a sort of a shock effect that doesn't do anything to you. So, yeah, I mean,
Who are you planning on selling me to?
well, the highest bidder, if anybody wants you.
And you do this often?
So, yeah, whenever we can get somebody of your caliber.
How did you know I was here?
Oh, we monitor the call logs.
All of them? That's a lot.
Well, the ones we can. Anytime somebody important comes through, we get a little notice.
And who's talking to me?
This is like the guy that had the other guy lower the weapon, and
Okay.
it might
So
be.
not
It
not,
might
not
be.
the
yeah.
scam, not the tech guy,
Yeah.
but the...
You can't tell if it's the guy that actually scanned you out in the hallway,
Okay.
but he's wearing similar armor. But you can't remember if this is exactly the guy. His voice sounds kind of similar, but
Are their voices like scrambled at all, or like kind of?
their voices are scrambled
Yeah.
over their communicators. Yeah, yeah, they just sound like '90s Cher. Yeah, early aughts Cher. Yeah, Cher discovered the vocoder and changed these guys' lives forever.
The one that's talking, does he seem like he would be tough?
So like fight.
Just in general, like is he bigger? Does he have lots of weapons? What am I looking at?
He's a puny human.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some like he's got a similar assault carbine in his side that's kind of like folded up and kind of mag affixed to his armor. He seems a little cooler in the face of a big angry rock person than the other guy, but sizing him up, you think well, his weapon better be pretty powerful if he were to have to face you.
Are they sitting pretty close to each other?
Yeah, they're standing like right next to each other. Yeah.
Okay. Can I? Because I'm just standing right at the barrier. Like,
Yeah.
they don't know that I can actually get through, but I have a feeling I can. Are they close enough that I can reach through and grab both of their necks?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to try that.
Okay. So give me like a strength test.
Okay.
Simpliciter. Okay. You push your hands out, and again, the other guy. Yeah, the other guy is sort of like, ugh, and like raises his weapon again. And the guy's like, "Dude, I told you, it's fine. There's no way she can get through that." And you feel it start to like buckle under your fingers, and like your fingers are actually starting to move through, and the hexes are stretching. And he notices that, and is sort of like, "Oh, wait a second. Maybe we better recalibrate this thing." And he starts like typing away on his little He's a second thought. Keep that weapon out and give me an initiative test.
Nice.
7.
Okay. So he's gonna attempt to do that.
And you could interrupt, or that would you lose an action.
That's a 6-5, and DB was a 6-6. So he's typing away. He's like, "Ah, shit! I didn't realize these things were this strong." And yeah, I mean, you push through, and the other guy's gonna try taking a shot at you as you're doing so.
Oh, I shot her with a fucking laser. This isn't gonna do much.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay, give me a. This would be either bulk or.
Oh, not defense?
Yeah,
Melee
yeah. It's
defense?
typically. I think I've already factored out it's based on your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just-
Yeah. You're good. Yeah.
Oh, and I arbitrarily assigned +2/+2. But if you wanted to reassign it as +4, I think you can do that, right?
So let me see what your defense would actually come to. So this would be ballistic defense technically. 3/6 +2/2. You get a +2 from bulk. That I get.
There's another one for the armor, or like the.
Oh, that's right. You have armor, don't you?
Yeah, vampire
That's
armor.
what it is. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They didn't have time to like strip you of your gear or anything, so you've got everything
Right.
on that was on
So
you.
I because I arbitrarily decided +2/2, you can decide right now if you want +4, right?
Oh, would you like a +4 or do you like the 2+2s?
Can I just try it for a while?
Sure,
to see?
yeah, give it a shot.
Since I'm not
Yeah.
with it. Okay. So +2/+2, I'm 6/6/4.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. He like unloads in you, rapid fire pull shots, and your armor is soaking up a lot of it. Your just raw body is doing the rest, and it does nothing at all to you. And you can make an attack on these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is tanks are my favorite kind of characters to play. So
This
anytime,
is like my first tank. So
yeah, anytime a tank gets to like,
Oh my
boo.
god, this is fucking horrible.
Anytime a tank gets to rumble, though, I'm pretty happy.
How horrible.
4, 3, 1.
Okay, you got him. So this is the guy though who is typing away on his computer.
Oh, I
He's
can't
very
do
occupied. Oh, you can. You're gonna have to make another test for the other guy.
Okay.
So you got that one. Now give me the other test.
Alright, that's better. That's a 6/6/4.
You got it. Okay. Yeah, and you're aiming for just grab their necks,
Yeah, I'm gonna
essentially.
grab both of
Okay,
their
well that's
necks.
gonna give him a slight bump, but that doesn't get him over a 6. So, yeah, you do it. Now make another strength test. It's gonna be opposed by both of them here.
Am I adding just the strength bump?
Just the strength. Oh, and brawl if you have brawl.
Brawl.
Oh, so
okay.
2+2s.
Okay, yeah, then that's, and I can't do that to the same die, right?
Right.
Okay, so then it's 6/4/4.
You got him. Okay. So both of them are now just like the guy who was typing is now just wait. He's grabbing it. Their big rocky arm, which is lifting him up.
It might even cut him, like if he tries to paw at that.
If you want to. The other guy is also lifted up off the ground and struggling to like aim his gun. And you've got them both in your hands. Yeah. So I guess we're technically on initiative, so they're gonna try to wriggle out here. I'm just gonna roll against your original test. No. Okay, you got him. Back to your turn.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So.
And the wall, by the way, just like can't take the damage of you getting pushed through it, and it is gone. The force shield.
I want to take the guy that was talking more, not the scared one, and I want to like ram his head against the wall or something, whatever
Sure.
the hardest surface. Well,
Actually,
I guess I
like,
could ram
the
him
door
against
frame would be-
myself.
Yeah, you could.
I'm gonna headbutt him,
Okay, just
or like I'm gonna shove his face into my crystal spurs.
do it. All right.
Paw.
Yeah, just melee
You
assault.
get a bonus from your crystal spur.
Yeah, +1. So you're gonna be So this is gonna be a.
2+2.
Do you have 3 dice in melee?
Yeah.
3 dice with a +2, +2, +1. Yeah.
That's a 6, 6, 4.
Okay. 6, 3.
+1. One uncontested 6.
1 uncontested 6. D20 +5. Oh. Okay.
6.
So yeah, he's
Stunned.
He's stunned, sort of as you ram his helmet up against your
You
face.
missed the pointy part and hit him on the flat.
And
It's a
you want to do
word
that with the
shot.
same guy or the other guy? What do you want to do? Yeah, your second attack.
When I picked up the little guy, did he drop his gun or is he still?
He is still holding it, but he is not necessarily able to aim it right now without
Okay.
struggling against you.
Then I will attack the talkie guy again.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Oh, no.
brutal. Alright, that's a 3-3-2.
No. It's hard to get through his armor.
This is a hard way to
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. Okay, so it's their turn. He's going to try to struggle to get out of your grip. So let's do a fresh roll now. He is a 6'5".
And this is...
Strength and brawl.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're 6'6"
yeah.
too. Yeah. Nope, not gonna happen. So again, and we'll keep that. You can keep that original roll.
Yeah.
So save some time. Nope. Okay, the other guy, same thing. Nope. No, they're just kicking around, struggling. The other guy's trying to take
And
his
they're
gun, but you're holding.
They're
them
a
up.
good 2 feet off the ground.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Yeah, their legs are kicking around.
Yeah, are they gonna
Futilely
pass out?
kicking your waist and thigh area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, eventually they
'Cause I
definitely
am,
are.
yeah.
They are going to have to make endurance tests. In fact, we
checks.
probably should just do them now. Okay, one of the gun drops out of his hand, and he's overexerting himself in the short time that he has, and he's starting to and he's trying to claw.
I
it.
loosened slightly so he can breathe.
Yeah. Huh?
The scared one?
Yes.
He's not a threat. I'm not gonna kill him.
That's the scared one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loosened slightly.
Oh, you loosen slightly. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
drop him, but he can breathe better.
Gotcha. Okay. And the other one is.
No, the other guys, I hate him.
And it's your turn on him, right? Oh, yeah. But he's doing okay endurance wise. He's
Okay.
he's still fighting.
Okay. Is there I don't really think these walls are very tough. Are all the walls
Well, the
made of
crystal
the same
bash
stuff?
will work. I mean,
Yeah, I guess I just have to roll.
Yeah.
Alright, oh yeah, I'll smash his face into me again.
Sure. 6 1.
Oh.
And that's natural.
That's
natural.
Oh, here.
I just had to
we'll
wait it
reroll
out.
this, and
Something
now add a plus 15 to your. I mean, yeah.
oh,
You
33.
crack it open like a coconut on a rock, and it's
It's just a head of
It's
a
just
pike.
great.
it's just like grinding an orange onto a juicer.
Do you remember the Road Warriors from wrestling? Did you watch that at all? They'd come out with skulls on their spikes and stuff.
Vaguely. Why do I not remember?
The Road Warriors?
I wasn't
the
real,
Legion of Doom?
I don't really remember.
I wasn't really into wrestling as a kid. Yeah.
I pretty much only remember the Bushwhackers.
Remember the Bushwhackers, Bushwhack Brothers, yeah, or Jake the Snake. I remember.
And then they
Mr.
did
Perfect.
this. Their
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
British Bulldog,
Yeah, British Bulldog. I don't know if I remember the British Bulldog.
The Legion of Doom, man. The Road Warriors. They were fantastic.
They were all post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Yeah. They must have been capitalizing on Mad Max around that
Oh, yeah.
time.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
like
On the Road
Thunderdome
Warrior.
era.
Just-
Thunderdome era.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say it's a little too late for Road Warrior.
Yeah, well, it's post Road Warrior right around.
Oh, but wasn't the Ultimate Warrior was kind of that too, right?
Ultimate Warrior.
I always got the sense that he was supposed to be kind of a Road Warrior
The
character.
Legion of Doom were bad guys, right?
Yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior was kind of a good guy.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
Wow.
I thought he was a heel, but he was a face.
give me
I just made my wrestling knowledge test.
give me a wrestling lore.
There you go. That's what I've got.
There you go. You're going to lose 4-4.
All right.
This isn't a 0, right?
It is when I'm rolling it for wrestling knowledge. So 2 zeros is the worst I can get. Anyway,
So that guy's pretty dead.
Yeah,
Right,
you.
I didn't actually mean
Do you feel bad about that, or is it?
No. I mean,
Did you not want to do that? You don't have to grind his head into your.
You can only
He was
push
only going to. He only captured you and was going to sell you to the highest bidder. I mean, or kill you. You know, that's all he was going to do.
I don't know. it's up to you if you want to try to like work that back a little bit, or if you want to.
So, did I kill people in the ring?
Yeah, I have to imagine you did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like that was part of what I was
you could have
supposed to
avoided
do,
it.
or
Kilodome is kind of it's kind of like you do better if you do that. It is definitely a death sport.
But you're
what is your
pretty
agreeableness though?
She's like an 8, right? Yeah.
Oh, an 8.
Yeah, I'm an 8.
You can take a test right now if you I mean that's always a good deciding factor.
I would say a test with like a -3
Because you're angry.
Yeah.
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 Plus
Yeah.
my backstory of being
Yeah.
sold into slavery.
Yes, this
Oh,
is probably
yeah.
this is probably
So that's
gonna
why I'm like,
This is deep.
this
yeah,
is
that's
this is gonna trigger you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Take a
don't-
-3. Take a
I don't-
-3. That's good.
7, yeah.
4. So
So it's essentially a 7 versus an 8. I think it's free will.
yeah, it's up to you. It's totally up to you.
I mean, I do have a -5 with the slave traders.
Yeah.
So, like,
I think you
I don't think I feel bad.
no,
Um,
you don't. You don't.
This guy
I mean,
is-
you just juiced his head. He's there's just like a cracked open, bloody cracked open impact armor helmet where his head used to be. And,
Yeah, I move his head off of the spike and then throw it over the shoulder,
Yeah.
like of the arm that's holding the
Yeah.
scared dude.
You got the woozy dude now who's like trying to like grab your hand.
Like, all right, how do I get out of here?
Are you gonna like?
I'm gonna keep him, and I have
Yeah.
the dead guy on that same
Oh
shoulder.
yeah, you just
so I
put
have
him over
one
your
free
shoulder.
hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Put him on another spike. Just
Stay
Okay.
there.
So you like
Going
you like,
full reverb.
Like,
you
yeah,
like,
he,
you like hold
he
him from a
probably
different.
doesn't look dead from the front.
You know,
so,
hold him from a different position from his neck, then, or
not for now.
okay, he's sort of.
I mean, how well do I understand human biology?
That's a really good question. Science test.
Okay, that's recent.
Uh huh.
I know 5 things about people.
Yeah, I mean, you know that he's gonna have a hard time talking to you while you're holding him by his neck. I mean, yeah, sure.